Every night, I carefully and thoughtfully pull together the bones, the muscles, the sinews, the flesh of the news and stitch them together into a unique and beautiful creature I call the monologue right over there. But sometimes I like to take whatever spare flippers and beaks are lying around, slap them together with a little fur to make the news platypus that is my segment. Meanwhile. It's quality. Carol Merrill. Meanwhile, in Scotland, a family found out their 5-pound chess piece could be worth £1 million because the piece is part of the famous medieval Lewis chessman and has been missing for almost 200 years. So, I believe officials should really check out the rest of that family's board games. Because there is something really weird about their game of Operation.
Come on.
Meanwhile, last week, Lithuania held their 20th annual baby race to mark International Children's Day. 25 babies raced for glory in a teeny tiny nail-biter, but the ultimate winner was 11th-month-old Ignaz. Sadly, yes, he's a champion. He's a winner. He wanted it.
We are the champion.
Sadly, Ignaz was disqualified when it was revealed that he had been juicing. Meanwhile, scientists have created the loudest possible sound underwater. Let this be a lesson to all you kids out there. Don't let anyone tell you a career in science has to be useful. Meanwhile, a Louisiana principal has resigned after being arrested at a strip club while on a school field trip. I don't know. That is unbelievable that it did not happen in Florida. Also, what was this field trip? Over here, children, is where the founding fathers learned to clap that booty and make it rain up in here. Here's what happened. Students of the Holy Family Catholic School in Louisiana were on a trip to Washington, D.C. when the principal, Michael Blaze of Glory Como here, left the group and was arrested when police were called to Archibald's Gentlemen's Club in Washington, D.C. for an intoxicated man refusing to pay his bill. Well, of course, don't you dare boo him. Of course he refused to pay. You try to afford strippers on a school principal's salary. This is a wake-up call, America. I mean, for Pete's sake, these good people, after they've paid for their rent, their gas, their own school supplies sometimes, there's just nothing left to tip cinnamon, cayenne, and ginger in the champagne room. When police arrived, Como was standing in the roadway, refusing to move. The parents of the kids demanded he immediately be fired, while the students demanded he immediately be invited to Zach's lake party this Friday. It's gonna be lit. Now, before we single him out, I think it's important to point out that Como was not at the strip club alone. He had a service dog with him. Now, we don't know why this man needs a service dog, but I really hope it's not because of vision impairment, because that means he was just at the strip club for the soundtrack. Principal Como was also a part-time reserve police officer, but not anymore. He did the honorable thing and resigned by text. I'm guessing booze emoji, dancing girls, police car, bye-bye. Meanwhile, a motorist arrested for yelling you at a state trooper has been vindicated in federal courts, either because it's protected by his First Amendment right to free speech, or the motorist proved to a jury of his peers beyond reasonable doubt that the trooper should go himself. We'll be right back.